Wow.
Oh my
It
god.
wait, that's so cool.
First episode.
I need chapstick. I
dance.
should have did that before. You know how I was giving you a hard time earlier about like you not having chapstick? And now I don't have fucking chapstick.
Bitch.
It's oh. Oh. Okay.
Now your lips are chapped.
They're actually really not.
Well, mine weren't earlier, but
They were crusted, dusted, and busted.
no,
bitch.
they were. Don't lie to them. What the fuck?
Wait, you can't. Your camera froze. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Anyways, okay. A few things up front, you guys. First of all, welcome to Rum Your Mouth. We're currently not drinking rum today because Emily's not old enough to drink just yet. However, it's like a preemptive. So we're gonna have probably like 20 episodes by the time your birthday comes around, which means that's gonna be 20 episodes. So 20 episodes. That's 20 shots that you have to take on one of those episodes. Or you can
21.
just get caught up and you can take like 2 or 21. Yeah.
21.
You
But
can do
I think I'll die.
Or like, and we can like, we can do like 2 or 3 shots an episode, and then that way you like slowly catch up,
Dude, I can
and eventually you'll be there. Yeah, we can put like 3 or 4 shots into your beverages. It'll work out really well.
I'll be like tipsy, and you'll be like, "Damn, like don't mind her." No, don't mind.
Don't
her.
mind her.
She gotta catch up.
She's not okay. LOL.
Just vibe.
The other thing that we have to address up front is if you've seen our like picture for our podcast, it is AI made it. AI made it. We're not talented enough. Actually, here's the tea. I probably could draw it. I just don't have the time for it right now. Okay, school is very, very stressful, and I just don't have the energy or time to make artwork. So I said, AI, you're gonna take over.
That's
Sorry,
better
Misty.
than me. I just can't do it. I can't draw it. I can't draw it. I'm a
She
business
said,
major,
I'm
like,
better
it's
than
not...
me. The other thing is this song that you're listening to right now too for our podcast is also AI generated because I didn't have time to make. I'm gonna make like a few songs for the podcast, but I just didn't have time this week to actually make one. It's been a busy week. It's been a very busy week. So for a while we're just gonna be kind of using some of these loosey goosey little ditties, I guess, that AI
like
is
stock
creating for us.
photos.
Yeah, like stock. It's like stock photos, except for music. Also, last thing, I sound congested. It's because my allergies are whooping my ass. If you can you hear my air conditioning in the back?
I hear like a slight buzz, like the slightest.
Is it like loud though? I can turn it off.
It's not
Like I can suffocate.
too loud, but like you
Okay.
definitely, like, I can
If you can like really hear it at some point, and you're like, ugh.
But also, like, are you playing like the music over it too?
Yeah, the music's playing right now.
Yeah, because I don't hear the music, so I don't know. They might not be able to hear it.
Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music? Can you hear
It's
the music?
not loud. I
What
hear
about now?
a little bit. Oh,
That's
wait.
crazy. I just
No,
turned
I
it back
just don't
down.
hear it. I lied. I just don't hear it.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
What if the music is just like not in the episode at all, and so it's like me talking about this music that's there, and then like there's no music at all? How wild would that be? That'd actually be stuff. Oh, I actually might have
I
to
don't
turn
know,
that shit
guys.
off.
We're
It's
learning.
freezing.
We're learning.
It's freezing. Oh wow.
He's turning it off.
Okay, I've decided to just turn it off. It's fine. I don't need it. I'll be okay. I'm sure I won't die. And if I do, it is what it is. Anyways, but yeah, welcome to Rum Your Mouth. This is our first episode. Wow.
Oh my god, we haven't
It's
even
been
introduced ourselves.
I know we haven't. Okay, you go first.
Okay.
Or should I go first?
You go first. You go first.
No, I can't. I'm black and I
Okay.
can't. I'm black and gay and a man.
Hi guys.
You have to go
My name's
first.
Emily.
She's lying to you. That's not her name.
I don't know what else. What
Her
else
name's
should I say?
Emily, or Miss
20.
Molly for
I'm
short.
from California, and yeah, I don't know what else
So
to
true.
say. Excited
So
to
true.
podcast.
Yeah, girl.
I'm excited to yap.
I'm excited to
Wait,
yap.
I just heard the music.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Hold on. I'm gonna start this music over. Hold on.
I hear it. Turn it down a little bit.
That's like low. Like, this is, like, off?
I think it could...
Oh, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Like that.
Okay. So this music has not been on this entire time.
I was like, am I tripping? Or...
So I heard the music, but nobody else could hear it. So that's crazy. It was on preview the entire time, by the way. So we don't talk about it's fine. It is recording though, by the way. Yeah, learning curves. Anyways, but yeah, so that's Emily. She's cool. I call her Miss Moley. It's my favorite. Imagine I just don't introduce myself for this podcast. I'm just like, yeah, and you guys already know who I am. No,
That's
you know who it is. No, my name is Jadon, but my thing on here will always say Gagaden because that's my streamer name. And this is Rum Your Mouth with Gagaden and Miss Molly, or Miss Molly and Gagaden. I don't know. Wait, should we use our real names or our, like, streaming names?
I would think real names, right?
Oh, okay.
Different.
Then my real name is Jadon. And it's not spelled like that. It's not spelled Ggaydon. It's spelled Jadon. Jadon. I'm 24. Oh, about to be 25.
He's old.
Quarter of a century. Oh, bitch. Okay. Yeah, we're both in college. It's a good time. I'm congested. My allergies are really whooping my ass today. I'm so sorry, everybody. You might see a tissue in my face at some point in this episode. What a great start to the podcast, by the way. Me being
fighting. He's fighting. He's fighting
like,
more.
Literally hoping and praying. It is what it is. It's fine. I'm sure I'll be okay.
Maybe you're chilling. You don't sound too congested. Only when you sniffle. No. Yeah.
Word. Good. Okay, good. That makes me happy. Well, that's good. So for our first episode of Rum Your Mouth, mind you, by the way, the way the title of our podcast came to be in the first place was because we were what were we talking about?
We were thinking of like podcast names.
And we
took inspiration from Wine About It.
Yeah, from Wine About It. And I was like, we should call our podcast Tequila About It. But Emily doesn't like tequila.
I don't like tequila.
It's kind of crazy. And so then I was like, what about like Rum Your Mouth? Like, because at the time I had a bottle of rum sitting in front of me. And I was like,
Rum Your Mouth was so good.
I thought that was
so good. I still think it's so good. I'm like, damn, we did that.
She said, we ate that.
No rum yet, though.
We ate that. But yeah, so we decided on Rum Your Mouth. It was a good time. Neither of us have rum here. I don't even have water. Like, I have
water.
I have Remedy. This is not sponsored, but like, it's a protein drink. Yeah. Sponsor us if you want. We'll promote your product. Just sponsor us, okay? Please, and pay for our college tuition.
Viewers.
We have so many student loans. We absolutely need it. Please. So.
Yeah, I'm taking the label off. No free.
I can't take my label off. My label's like I think embedded into. Oh no, it's not. But I'm not about to do all that. I'm so lazy.
Okay.
So.
Our podcast topic.
What's it about?
For the day.
Huh?
Well, we'll be talking about friendships today. Just as like an introduction.
Yeah,
how
friendships.
We met and stuff. We wanted to go over like the friendship topic. But at the start and end of every episode, we'll actually be like choosing. It's kind of like a writing prompt to answer.
Yeah.
It's like a fun little question for the start and end. And
I can't really hear you. Hold on.
You can't hear me?
Bring that B closer, or turn it up.
Hello?
Oh, that's so much better.
Okay. The question that I chose for today, because I'll be bringing us into the start of the podcast with this, is what color do you feel like today?
What color do I feel like?
Yeah.
I feel blue.
You feel blue?
And yeah, but like not because I'm wearing blue. That has nothing to do with it. It's more so like it's like a lighter blue, like like a light blue purple almost. And it's, yeah, I feel like very calm. It's like giving very calm vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. No, I like that.
So true. And if you didn't, I would have been like, wow, fuck you.
I'm like, no.
You're like, so, you know how I said that there's like no wrong answers? That was
like, you're actually not
answer.
giving blue right now.
She said, if I was a teacher, I would give you an F immediately. What color are you feeling?
I'm feeling gray, honestly.
Oh.
Like gray sweatpants, gray. Like light gray.
Interesting. Why?
I don't know. I just feel tired today.
Are you like in a funk?
A little bit of a slump today. But it's okay. I'm feeling a lot better. I got some stuff done.
Sorry, I was just looking for my dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
After I got some stuff done, I started feeling better. And now we're podcasting, so
And now we're podcasting. And now you're in a better mood.
So I'm also, like, feeling calm, I would say.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
But still gray?
But still a little gray.
Word.
Light gray.
Is that gray, like, mixed with, like, any other colors? Like, you know how there's, like,
gray.
a blue gray or, like, a red gray?
It's just gray. It was also foggy today and cloudy, so I'm thinking that's adding into...
It was sunny as shit and hot today.
Well, in the morning. Because I went to 8 a.m. and it was, like, hella foggy, and I was like, whoa. This
So
is
true.
Fun.
So true.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, I'm glad. I'm sorry that you're feeling gray, but also glad that you're feeling great, I guess. I don't know.
It's like it's like one of those days where it starts off rough and then you turn it around. But I would still say gray. A little bit.
Gray.
Yeah.
Gray. That's what my life was like without you. It was gray.
Oh. Stop. Pookie, stop.
No. Stop. No. It's no, my life was probably... Actually, honestly, no, because that was, like, when I first moved out to Vegas. So, like, I, like, didn't have any friends out here. So, low-key, yeah.
That was when I first moved out to Riverside, too.
Yeah. So like, low-key, my life really was, like, kind of gray. Like, I didn't have any friends out here. And then, like, and then me and Emily became friends. Oh, my God.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Segue? That's literally on our plans for today.
Oh my God.
Please. Yeah. Me and Emily are friends.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are friends. That's usually what happens when people have like some sort of likeness to each other. They become friends, right? They're like locked in.
Love that.
For life.
But how did we meet?
So how did we meet? So me and Emily, we met... So I've known Emily since she was, like, a little girl. Like, I remember her, like, when she was, like, this big. And now she's, like, still this big. No,
Excuse you.
She hasn't grown much.
I'm actually 5'6". 5'6".
The lies are rolling out of your mouth.
I don't know, that's pretty good for an Asian girl, though. 5'6"? I mean, come on.
So true.
You have to give me that.
So true. She ate that. She's 5'6" and Asian. Come get her, boys. Come get her.
Come get me. Come get me.
No, but so me and Emily met when we were playing Valorant one day. It was me, her friend. I'm not gonna dox. Should I dox her? Like her name.
My best friend. My best friend.
Shirsty. You say it. Shirsty. Perfect. You said it first, not me. Okay, so Shirsty. And then me and my friend, Maddie, we were all playing Valorant one day, and it was a lovely time, truly. And at the time, I was still streaming on Twitch, and I would always put my Twitch link in the chat, just to be obnoxious, low-key, and I was like, LOL, like, what the fuck? And Emily's friend, Shirsty, like, who's also now my friend, by the way, too, I can say that. And so for anybody who's like listening to the audio version of this, I literally just made a stupid face. Anyways, but so Shirty essentially doxed Emily, put her fucking link in like the all chat, or no, not in the all chat, in like the team chat. And then I followed Emily that day on Twitch, and then we became friends. I like invited her to my Discord. We all ended up like playing a few rounds of Valo after that, and then we all hopped off. And then somehow me and Emily stayed friends. I think we would still play games like every so often. And then I don't know, at one point like we just like weren't talking anymore. Like,
oh yeah, it was like
Emily was
crickets.
like fake as fuck. She was talking shit about me. Like,
no. I think I had a lot of personal stuff going on at the time, so I wasn't really like playing games. And I had met you
both
through Valorant,
were
so
fighting for our existence at one point in time. It was
2022 was rough.
2022 was a rough time.
Probably like my roughest year. Yeah.
It was if I could go back, I wouldn't. If you had to choose between 2022 and 2016, which one are you choosing?
God. That's like the worst. That's the worst. Those two are like my Roman empires, but like not in a good way.
No, like, literally.
Like I pulled out 2016, and I like felt it like in my veins. I was like,
get out.
Since 2016, and I started thinking like Blue Neighborhood by Troye Sivan. I was like,
please.
If I had to choose one,
I feel like I would just choose 2022 again.
I would choose 2016. I would choose 2016. Well, I'll tell you why.
I feel like I also would low-key choose 2016, and I will also tell you why, but you go first.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is oversharing, but 2022 is when my grandmother passed away.
Oh.
And if I go back to 2016, I still have her. Although I was extremely, like, mentally ill in 2016.
Oh.
But you know what? I feel like getting a second chance to relive, like, those years of my life would be so... I feel like I would do a lot of things differently.
I absolutely fucking agree. Like, if I had a chance to... if I had, like, the chance to just, like, relive some, like, my, like, middle school or even, like, high school days, to just, like, get my shit on the right track for 2 fucking seconds. But then it's, like, I don't know.
But then it's like, crazy. All those things, like, added to, like...
To, like, where I am now. You are,
like, yeah. I don't know, it's hard. But
it's, like, literally, like... You know, like, RPG games, where, like, you, like, make, like, one decision and, like, it, like, essentially, like...
Oh, yeah, like the butterfly, like, game. Life is Strange?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, literally, like, that's what this... Like, literally, life is. Like, life is strange.
Yeah.
And it's, like, you just butterfly effect that bullshit.
Like, imagine if I just didn't add you. Or, like, if Trishy didn't dox me. Like, imagine.
Dude, imagine. You would have just followed me, and then, like, we would have been friends. No, he would have. I would have forced it. I'd have been like, Emily? I would have known your name. I'd been like, Twisted XMGC? Twisted T?
Twisted T.
Twisted. Are you Are you drunk? No. I'm Twisted. Twisted T. Sorry.
No, not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored at all. We can't afford it. And also, Emily's not old enough to drink yet. But when she turns 21, Twisted Tea hit us up. But yeah, so that's how we met. And then after we, took, like, at one point, I ended up, like, just, like, randomly hitting up Emily, and I was, like, for, like, a game night, I think, because I would always plan game nights. And I was like, Emily, come to this game night. And then she was like, okay, which I just recently found this out from Emily, that she low-key hated them because
I didn't hate them.
She didn't hate them, but she, like, it was, like, a strong dislike, low-key, because she didn't know anybody there. And so,
anybody,
like, and,
except for you, and I barely even knew you.
You barely knew me, you barely knew Maddie, like, truly barely knew Maddie. I think you had, like, interacted with Zoe and Jacqueline, like, maybe once or twice at that point. And so, like, it was a lot of Jacqueline's friends who would join us, or, like, just, like, other people that Maddie knew, too, or, like, other people that we had met from streaming, and that me and Maddie had met from streaming, and so it was just, like, Emily knew nobody. She knew nobody. She knew nobody.
No, I really didn't, though. So, and I'm, like, a introverted person, so it was,
She's an empath.
I took all, like, after the game nights, I would just lay in bed for, like, an hour and just, like...
Dude, it's so funny, too,
my
that you say that. It's so funny you say that, because I always tell Maddie, I'm like, anytime I plan these game nights, I literally have to, like, I can't hang out with anybody the week leading up to it, because I need so much energy to, like, entertain people for that. Like, because so much of my energy has to go into that. Plus, if I'm streaming on top of it, like... having to entertain chat too. It's just so much.
And there's so many different personalities too.
Yeah.
Like everyone's so different. It's like
it's such
hard,
a time.
but yeah. I
It's really
specifically remember. I can't remember if it was a game night or if it was just a Valorant lobby. It was me.
No, it was
you.
just a Valorant lobby.
How do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
How do you know?
Is it the one? Are you talking about the one where like somebody had said something that made y'all like really uncomfy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was just a random battle lobby.
It was me, and Amanda.
Yeah, you, Shristy,
and we were texting each other. We're like, what the fuck is going on?
We were like, I think what happened was like Wait,
I don't even think we're talking about the same thing though.
What are you talking about?
Wait,
no, now you have to.
You continue.
Now you have to. Okay,
continue.
Because the one I'm thinking of was when it was like me, you, Shristy. It was like me, you, Shristy, Madi, her little brother, her cousin, and then like a few of their friends.
Yeah, but that one was also like.
Okay, that's the one I was talking about. What are you talking about?
It was just. This is what I'm saying. Like meeting like different personalities, like is overwhelming for me, or like I guess for anyone. It was a Valo lobby, and I think it was me, Amanda, Shrishti, you, and then Jadon.
I think I know what story this is. Okay,
and he opens with.
Yeah,
are you guys Asian?
No, Jadon is and not me, Jadon. We have another friend named Jadon.
We just thought it was so funny because how did he know?
So
how did he know?
No, literally. I don't think, and I honestly, I don't think I had seen your face at that point. I had never asked you anything. So like him just being like, and that was like the first or second time that you guys had like.
It was the first time. It was the first time.
And he's
I
like,
remember.
So are you? So what did he say? What like brand of Asian are you or something? Like
no,
it was like
first
something
he was like, are you guys Asian? Or he was like, are you Asian?
Uh-huh.
Or are you guys Asian? And we're like, Amanda, Shrishti, and I were like, how did he know? How do you know? And so I'm like, I answer for all of us. I'm like, yeah, we're all Asian. He's like, let me guess, Vietnamese. And I was
You're like,
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, no, Jadon he's so funny. He will come right out the gate with that bullshit. He's so fucking ridiculous. I love him with my whole heart. I really do.
It wasn't like a bad experience. I just thought it was funny.
That
like right off the bat. I've never had anyone ask me that like right off the bat before.
No, Jadon, I think like when I first met him too, I met him in person, mind you. And I think like one of his first few questions for me was like, he was like, oh, like, he's like, and like, you can answer this if you want to, like, you don't have to. And I always know when people are going to ask me if I'm gay because they always will phrase it with like, they'll start it with like, you don't have to answer like if this is like rude to answer or something. And so like before they even like ask the question, I'm like, yes, like the answer is yes. And then they're always like, oh, like, you don't even know what I'm going to ask. I'm like, you're gonna ask. I wouldn't even ask. And the answer is yes. I'm like, and that's the thing. I'm like, can you not? Is it not
some
obvious?
People, I feel like some people are like,
their gaydar is just broken.
Some people, the gaydar is broken, but also some people are just really like open about it too. So
yeah.
Like, how do you ask? Like, how do you get that? If it's me and I'm unsure, I'm throwing out like bait questions, like for them to answer.
You're like, so,
I'm like throwing out like what? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking for my lip balm, but I don't know where it went. I found my vibe. Well, okay, I was gonna say that out loud, but what it's for is for singing. Okay. Oh, is it dead? Oh, there we go. Can you hear it? Lovely. Yeah. And then you just.
Oh, yeah, I just realized what you were gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I was like my vibe. Oh.
Anyway.
And then I like paused.
I'm like extremely grateful to have met you because
dude, same.
I feel like the best friendships are like the ones where like it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like friends with your friends too.
And I'm friends with your friends.
Yeah, it's like sick.
It's my favorite. But like, you know what's so funny though is like our friends. I feel like our friends are friends kind of with each other. Like they're like more well acquainted with each other, except for Jadon. Jadon is like I feel like he's just friends with everybody at this point. It is what it is. But like,
some people are like that, social butterflies.
Yeah. But I feel like Maddie, I would say like Maddie, Jacqueline, and Zoe are more like acquaintances, but like more like stronger acquaintances with like Kirsty and Amanda, and then like, but like you're friends with Maddie now and with Jadon and with like all these other people, and then like the same thing with me being friends with everybody else. And it's my favorite thing on this planet. It's so lovely.
It's so fun. I love meeting people's friends, actually.
Same.
Because then I just make them my friends.
Honestly, I remember being so scared the first time I was meeting Amanda and Kirsty, and you were like, "Oh, like, can my friend?" I think you were like, "Oh, like, can my?" I don't remember what the fuck we were playing, but I remember you like. I was
probably like, "You're scared of them?" Like,
and you were like, "Can like one of my friends like join us?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And like deep down inside, I was like,
"You're like shitting bricks."
Oh fuck!
And it's just Amanda. Amanda's like the least.
No, because here's the tea. No, because I think the one person I was more... Also, if you guys hear any squeaking at all in the background, it's this fucking chair. It rubs against everything. It's leather. Sorry, okay? It keeps sounding like... It's gonna sound like I'm farting. I'm not. I'm not that gassy, bitch, okay? But I think the one person I was so terrified of was Allison. I thought Allison hated
Allison's pretty
me.
Scary.
She has such... Her voice is so... She has like a more monotone voice, I guess. Like, not like monotone, but like it's definitely like on like it's like darker. Like it has like that like deeper like aspect. I don't know how to fucking describe Allison's voice.
It's hard for me to tell because I lived with her, and everything we said to each other was just unserious. Like 90% of the time.
But like literally interacting with her on Twitter, it's like the funniest thing on this planet. Like, I'm obsessed with her.
Hella funny.
Yeah,
I love Allison.
She's so funny. Literally, what was the fucking tweet that I saw? That was, like, so unhinged and, like, completely caught me off guard the other day.
Oh my god, I can find it. Wait.
I literally can't even fucking remember.
We're, like, talking about these people's tweets and, like, their personal
And then they're gonna,
life.
like, go find them. They're gonna be like...
They're gonna be like, why the fuck y'all talking about us?
They're gonna be like, LOL.
It's okay, we're not talking shit. Just talking stories. In which these people are in.
And which these people are in... Hold on, I want to... Oh, wait, wrong account. Let's go to the right account, Jadon. I have, like, 80,000 fucking Twitters at this point.
While you're looking that up...
Oh, I found it. Okay. This is when the eclipse happened, and she said...
Oh, I remember.
She said... Who up stroking they shit to the eclipse right now?
Hell yeah, I was. No, I'm just kidding.
You're done. You're so done. Oh, fuck.
What do you expect? We were roommates.
I just did some
and
shit.
They were roommates.
Whoops. And they were... Wait, I just broke our fucking thing. I just broke something.
What do you mean?
Oh, I fixed it.
Okay. Well... Since we have told everyone
how we met
and how our friendship progressed, we should talk about what our friendship is like now after we have met IRL.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a time.
Jadon and I just met last month, like end of March. Not like a few weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, like literally like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, I think, yeah.
That's crazy. And the first thing that happened when Emily got out here, she got 2 tickets from my school, both for $60 each. Feel free to send us some coin to pay for those. We'd really appreciate it.
Would love that.
UNLV sponsor us. Just kidding. Please don't. Fuck y'all. No, I'm just... Wait. Oh, it's fine. Anyways. So much with
Not me. Anyways. I love my school.
I love UNLV. Me and my pearly whites. Anyways, but we literally, we like met. We like started planning this back in January, like out of nowhere. Emily was like, "How would you feel if I came out there?" And I was like, "Oh, so true."
Because in my head, I was like, "Wait, I actually talked to this dude a lot. I feel like I should like I feel like it's time." Like, something, like, shifted, and
she was like, it's been time. 2 fucking years. Like, we need to make it happen.
I was like, it's time. It's time. I can trust him.
When I told my sister, when I told my sister, she was like, okay, well, like, you, like, need to be safe because, like, there's, like, some weirdos out there. And I was like, girl, me and Emily have been friends for 2 fucking years. Like, I'm pretty sure that if she was a fucking, like a crazy person, I would have realized it at this point. And she was like, oh, like, she's like, you guys have been friends for 2 years already? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, well, then, like, have fun.
We
Go
don't
crazy.
be meeting people on the internet after a week.
No, talk to my sister about that because I remember she made an internet friend at one point, like, on Twitter or something like that. And then, like, they, like, met up after, like, a month and a half. But they were really, really nice, though. So it worked out. It was fine. It was okay. No worries. No tea. She didn't die. She's still alive. So.
Clearly, yeah.
Barely. She's still alive, but she's barely.
Barely. No, yeah. I love meeting people on Twitter. That was my favorite thing to do when I was in my K-pop stan era.
We love. Did you have a Twitter when Twitter jail was, like, a thing?
Twitter jail? What do you mean?
Yeah, where they were, like, essentially, like, you couldn't make any more tweets for, like, a certain amount of time or whatever.
Yeah,
you tweeted too much. Yeah. That was my favorite thing on this planet.
I just love, like, the humor on K-pop Twitter. But, yeah. I made some good friendships. Friendship. I don't talk to
friendship.
I don't talk to any of them anymore except for, my friend Liv. We've been friends since, like, 2018, and I still
She be living. She's livid.
Yeah, good one.
I'm so sorry.
Bad joke. Okay, good one.
Oh my god, but for context, when me and Emily first became friends, or like first met, it was December 13th, 2021. I only know that because it's literally in our notes that we have here, and I put that in here. But that's when, like, I first followed her. That's like the first time we ever played games together. It was like, that is where the friendship began.
Dude, I would kill for, like, that VOD. Like, those first VODs of us playing games.
Dude, if I could go back and find them...
It would be so funny, because it would be so awkward. I just know
I wonder if there's, like, a way... I'm sure that there's, like, a way to find it. LOL. Like, I'm going to my Twitch channel right now and, like, looking through my videos, and, like, I'm gonna scroll, and I'm gonna go to, like, oldest... all videos, maybe. I don't know. All videos, and then, like, I don't know. Oh, maybe just, like, VODs? I don't know. It's stupid. This is really difficult. Oh, none found. Lovely. No, that's always good. That's always so great. Anyways. Yeah. But yeah, so we've been friends for a hot minute. But, like, what our friendship is like now, it's... I don't know.
It's like every day.
It's no, literally, it's every day. I just like, whooped her ass at Sea Battle today, so like.
Damn.
Yeah, I told her get good, kid.
Call me out, I guess. But yeah.
I said get good, bitch.
We talk like every day. Most days we play Valorant. Some days we don't. But yeah.
Yeah, most days we do play Valorant, huh?
Oh my god, and now I'm planning a trip to Colorado.
Yeah, she's coming to Colorado. Wait, I actually might have that VOD. Hold on.
Oh, that's insane.
There's a strong chance I have that VOD, actually.
That's insane.
Hold the hell up. I just thought about that. So, at one point in time when I used to do, like, dual streaming, I used to stream from my main... Like, from my main... Or from, like... I had a YouTube channel called Jadon is Awkward at one point in time. And, that is the channel I would stream... Or, no, maybe it's, like, my Jadon Resenda one. I don't know. I used to stream to one of them. Yeah. And, oh, ignore that. It's your boy, Jadon. But, like, I used to stream... Oh, fuck. Maybe I don't have it. Wait, hush now. I don't know if you can hear that every time I do that. Hopefully you don't, because it's really obnoxious. Content. I'm
just vibing to this music.
She's just vibing, and thank you for that. Okay. Wait. When did we become friends? December what? 13th?
13th, you said, yeah.
Wait. Oh. Fuck. I don't have it. I don't have it.
It's okay.
No, I have. So, when was it? December 13th, 2021 is like when I followed you. That's crazy. Maybe I hadn't followed you yet. I don't know. So it's crazy because I'm looking at the streams. There's one for December 19th, December 16th, and December 16th.
Oh.
Which makes me think that I don't know. That's crazy though. I have these streams still. That's wild. Anyways,
I have a question
can't believe
for
I found
you,
them.
though. I have a question for you.
Yeah. Yes, I'm black, and yes, I'm gay.
After meeting me in real life, like, sorry, I'm like trying to formulate.
No,
this.
take your time, girl. Take your time, Pookie.
Was I like different from what you expected? Like,
what do you
after
mean?
Just knowing me online.
Like, what do you mean?
Like in any aspect, like appearance-wise or like personality-wise, or.
Emily got a fatty on her. First of all,
that's crazy.
That's what I'll say. Personality-wise, though, no, you were like literally the same fucking person. Like, there was literally nothing different about you. And I was like, I remember, like, as I was walking to your car, I was like, okay, like, I'm meeting Emily for the first time. Like, this is so crazy. And I was like, what if she doesn't even look like that? I was like, what if I really have been, like, being scammed? Like, what if somebody's... Yeah, I was like, what if I've been, like, getting, like, somebody's been, like, using, like, an AI filter on their faces, like, all these years, like, for the past few months every time I've seen them.
If I was gonna catfish you, I would not catfish you with this face. I would catfish you with, like someone else's face.
So true, girl. So true. But yeah, no, I, like, walked, and I was like, oh my god, she's... And we hugged... Did we hug? Yeah, we did. We hugged. And Emily's, like, low-key shorter than I am. I mean, obviously, I'm 5'9", so, like...
It's not that big of a difference, though. You make it sound like it's, like...
That's, like what? 3 feet, bro. That's, like, a 3
feet. Inches, bro. 3 inches.
3 feet. That's a 3-foot difference right there. She's short as hell.
He be thinking he's tall. He's on the cusp of, like, short king, though, honest.
I wish I was a short king. I would give anything. Yeah, I want to be shorter, bro.
Dude,
then I can get like get a tall man, you know.
Short kings need love.
I'm like, babe, can you grab that for me? I don't know.
I don't think height is that big of a deal to me.
It's not a deal breaker. It's not like a major deal breaker for me. I've done like a lot of internal work on that for me to not care about it as much. But like, I still like if a man is taller than me, that's like for sure gonna be something that I'm like, oh fuck yeah. I'm like, get over here, sir. But if he's shorter than me, I'm like, oh, okay, like, cool, great. Like, one of our friends who happens to be shorter than me, who will not stop flirting with me, Emily knows who he is. I know who he is. And I think he's fine as hell. He knows I think he's fine as hell, too.
You sent this to him.
Yeah, I literally sent
Just
to him.
drop it in
I was like,
Discord.
No, I was like, you have to stop flirting with me. I was like, you're too hot. Like, I'm not strong enough.
That's so funny.
And I stand by that.
I was like, that's crazy.
I stand by those words. I really do. It's my only... I'm standing on business. But yeah, no, I don't...
will say this. I would prefer if they're not shorter than me.
Same. I would prefer, but it's not like a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker.
If the vibes are vibing, I'm vibing.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm pretty short.
Yeah, you're a short girl.
I don't know.
So like, it's gonna be... I feel like it's kind of hard for...
5'6".
Yeah. I feel like your tallest man might be like 5'8".
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Unless, of course, he ends up being 5'10". Do you know Henry's 5'10"?
No, I did not know that. I don't know anything about... I don't know anything about Henry, except
Henry's
that he works
5'10".
at...
He just told me yesterday. He's like, yeah, I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
I was like, what? That's crazy. But yeah, so... Yeah, I mean... It's... Our friendship has definitely, like, blossomed throughout the years, though. And I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite friendships that I
think it's very comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even
very,
when I
very
met
comfy.
you, I just felt like... Even when I, like, first met you, like, in real life, I was like, this is just comfortable. Like,
yeah. And then I made her sleep on my couch.
Yeah.
She'll be okay. How's your back?
How's my back?
Yeah. Was it fucked up?
No. Your couch isn't bad. I've slept on far worse couches.
Oh,
slept on far worse couches. I slept on my friend's couch, and this couch, I don't know, I was just, like, my legs were dangling off of it, like,
Oh.
And,
that didn't happen on my couch, right?
No.
Oh, thank God. I would have cried. No. I think actually no, I did have like one negative thing for you, like when you were here. Actually, it's more so like after you left. First of all, you left your fucking apples here. I did eat the rest of them though. They were very delicious.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the apple day keeps the doctors away. So thank you for that. You actually helped my health. But you also, your hair falls out.
Oh yeah.
Like you shed crazy. Yeah. And I was laying in bed like a few days after, and I was like, doo-doo-doo. And, like, one of your hairs had, like, somehow, like, gotten attached to, like, my beard. And I was like, why do I feel like a fucking hair on me? And it wasn't coming off until I, like, finally, like, went like this and, like, pulled it off. And I was like, I'm gonna beat her up the next time I see her. Swear to God. I got a brick with her name on it.
I'm sorry. I do shed a lot, though. Like, my hair.
Yeah. Also, the whole week leading up to me and Emily meeting, I kept saying, like, when you get here, I'm gonna throw a fucking brick at you.
He's all talk, by the way. All talk. No bricks were thrown. He's yap.
Yeah, sure. My ass. Anyways, bitch. But yeah, so that's. I'm so sorry. This chair's so squeaky. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this bitch is squeaky. So, but anyways, yeah, that's what our friendship kind of looks like now. We're just like chill. We're comfy with each other. I can cuss Emily out.
Hopefully
I can cuss somebody out in front of Emily and she'd be like, yeah, bitch, get him. That literally just
That's all I say. I don't know what else to say.
Emily's like, wow.
You're the E in our friendship. Like the...
I'm the what?
Like the E. Like in MBTI. Like your personality type. Are you E? Are you extroverted?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm technically more introverted, but I just tell people I'm an ambivert because I feel more ambivert than I do introvert.
Wait, but what's your MBTI? We've talked about this.
Oh, it's
Mine is INFP. Probably the most.
Wait, what's it called?
MBTI.
MBTI.
Maybe it's kind of long, so probably take it later.
No, I'm not taking it right now.
Oh.
Personality. 'Cause I took it. I am an. Oh, I guess I am an extrovert. That's crazy. I am an ENTPT.
ENTPT. I'm an INFP. I don't know what the other letter is.
I'm a debater. Extroverted.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You are. You are a debater.
Don't do me. Extroverted, intuitive, thinking, perspecting, turbulent. My role is analyst, strategy, social engagement. That's me. That's me to a T. But I definitely feel more like ambivert because, like, I hate going out low key, but I can socialize with people. So
I feel like I'm very introverted, but I'm like not so socially awkward. Like just slightly in the beginning.
Do you think that has like any like effect on like what you expect from like your friends?
I wouldn't say so.
Or do you think it affects like what your friends expect from you maybe?
I'm trying to think. I feel like my friends are like all over the place. Like I don't have like one like not all my friends are extroverted. Like I have like a very big mix of people. I feel like I don't expect much from them. I just have to communicate to them like on days if I'm not feeling like going out.
Yeah.
Then I won't go out. But not like expectation wise, I don't. Not based off our personality types, at least. I don't have any expectations for that.
What do you expect from your friends? This is me segueing into the next part of our podcast.
I know we wrote the notes, but I expect my time and effort to be reciprocated. which seems a very bare minimum. I feel
the bar is in hell.
I feel like it's like people have problems with it all the time, but
yeah,
that's what I would expect, because I'm like the type to like always put my effort into friendships or like my friends that I care about.
Yeah. Really quick question: did you get new headphones?
No, these are not my gaming ones. These are my like just
regular
walking around
listening.
headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, those are the Sonys.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear yourself?
No. Hear myself? Like, what do you mean?
Could you hear yourself like through your micro, like before with your gaming headphones?
No, I just didn't want to wear them because they look chunky as hell.
No. I just mean like through your microphone. Like if you were just like talking to me, could you hear me? Like, or could you hear yourself whenever you would talk like into your microphone?
No.
That's crazy. I can hear myself. Like I think it's because my headphones are plugged directly into my.
I remember that. I remember like playing Valorant on your computer, and I was
and
like,
you could like hear me, and you could hear
no,
yourself.
I could hear myself, and I was like, whoa, this is like
you were
too
like,
much.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's my. I think I like it because I'm like, I feel like I can't. It helps me know like how loud. Anyways, sorry, this was like really side tangent. But like what I expect from my friends, I think mine's like the same. Like my time, my efforts.
It's pretty standard, like expectations.
Because I'm like,
go anything else. Just
like not even just like
too.
Boundaries too. Yeah. I also and like the other thing too. Like when I say like time and efforts, I don't even mean like oh like showing up on time for something or like whatever. But like if we're planning something far enough in advance that like both parties can like plan accordingly or like shit like that.
Yeah.
I think it's so important. Or even like if you have to cancel, like communicating that and not just like leaving somebody to float in the air and being like, oh, like are you still coming or not? Like and then yeah. So
yeah, I hate flakes.
I can't do flakes.
I get it if you have like, because life happens. Like,
yeah.
Everyone's busy. You have. Well, I'm talking in like the sense of my high school friends, but we all have like different lives now, so it's like we don't talk every day, or we can't keep up as much.
Can you see yourself back there?
Yeah, I've been looking at myself back there the whole time, by the way. But, anyways.
No, yeah, I absolutely agree.
Oh yeah, but like just let me like I will. I'm not gonna get upset if you have like actual shit going on, but if you're just gonna flake, just a flake, I'm not gonna be happy with you. Or if you're like consistently late.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one friend that I have an exception for on that.
Is it me?
Late. No, it's not you.
Who was it?
It's Akash.
Oh yeah, so true.
Akash is always late. Always late to everything.
And I feel like with like some people, like you just like kind of learn. Like
I feel
the
like
longer like you're friends with them, like it's like I feel like with some people, it's just like who they are, and so like you kind of like get used to it. But like with other people, like where that's not like their normal, it's like you're kind of like oh like and like especially if it keeps happening, then you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, like Akash is not just late for like me and Kayla and Amanda. He's like late to everything. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like it's in his personality. I feel, but yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Honestly, felt that. So true, bestie. So true, girl. You tell him. You tell him.
Do you have any like green flags for your friendships? Like if someone has this quality is like I immediately need to be their friend.
Let's come back to that. I have to think about that actually. I think.
I love people who are good planners or are very decisive because I'm not.
Okay, Loki, decisive. I'm not. Am I decisive? Would you like? I don't know.
I think you're more decisive than I am.
Okay,
for sure.
I'm a decisive ass bitch. What can I say? I be making decisions.
But I have a lot of indecisive friends too, so we just kind of be like, "What do you want to eat?" I'm like, "I don't know.
What do you want?
I don't know. What do you want?" Like, I'm chill with
Like,
anything.
I don't
And they're
know.
like,
What do you want?
I don't know. It's your turn to decide. I'm like, "Fuck."
Well, I decided last time,
Yeah.
so it's your turn. I decided what we were gonna watch earlier, so you have to decide what we're gonna eat. No, yeah. I think one of my green flags in general for any friendship is like not just like communication, but like right off the bat, like being able to like set boundaries, like, or like just like communicate about like anything that like is like a frustration.
Yeah.
Because I feel like waiting too long into a friendship to like address some of those things can really hinder a friendship or like start having people see each other differently. So yeah, I think that's definitely like one of my green flags. I don't know any other green flags right now, other than like
I'm trying to think.
if they're gaming, if they're a gamer like you, my girl.
Oh, that's always like an added bonus.
Yeah, that's like I think that's like also like one of my green flags. I'm like that's like a huge bonus. Yeah.
I love. Oh my god, if I'm like able to just do nothing with that person and still like, you know, have the time of my life or like still enjoy myself.
That.
Like just doing nothing. I love that.
I like
just talking.
Yeah. I love that.
Like we don't always have to be doing something.
Yeah, I think. That's so good. I love that. That's so good. Like just. Oh, that's so good. Like, it just, like, being in each other's, like, space and each other's presence and just, like, being able to, like, sit there. That was literally me and Emily at one point. Like, we were just sitting here and, like, she was, like, on her phone and then Avatar The Last Airbender was playing and then, like, I would be on my phone. Like, neither of us, like, really paying attention. And
then we
like,
put the phones down and we had, like, this long-ass, like, conversation about where we want to live, like, when we're older. And we started looking up, like our houses.
And, like, looking, like, what is it, like, Summerlin 2.0? Like, or Hollywood 2.0?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Please.
But, yeah, I think, like, shit like that.
I think my other one is, like, encouragement. Like, being able to encourage each other, because I think I've been in friendships where, like, people have not been encouraging and, like, give almost off, like, a jealous vibe. And, like, that, I think, like, is, like, very, like, when that happens, you're kind of like, oh, like, maybe, I don't know, well, maybe, not you, but me, I'm such a benefit of the doubt ass bitch that I'll literally sit there and be like, oh, okay, yeah, like, I'm sure that they didn't mean it. But then, like, it ends up biting me in the ass later.
Yeah,
so then I'm like,
oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I will give people, like, the benefit of, like, a doubt till the very end.
Yeah.
Till the very end, until I've been fucked over, like, multiple times.
And so, like, literally every single time that you're like, oh, okay, maybe I should have, like...
And then I'm like, okay, let me take myself out of the situation, but just a little too late. Like, a little too late.
Right, I'm like, there was so many opportunities, Jadon, that you could have removed yourself from the situation, and yet, you didn't. So, where's Mabu? He's on the floor sleeping. Abu, you okay? My dog is sleeping on the floor, sorry. But yeah, I think those are, like, my main ones, is, like, healthy communication, like, interests. I think that's, like, the word I was looking for earlier. Or, like, mutual interests, more so.
I love meeting people with ambition.
Yeah.
Ambition, and they have, like, strong goals.
My favorite thing is to go... I don't know if you've ever been, like, on a date with somebody, but, like, my favorite thing is to ask, and I, like, found this from, like, a video, like, years ago, but, like, somebody was saying that, like, whenever they go on dates, they like to ask people, like, what their goals and ambitions are in life, and, like, they always know, like, if they want to go on a second date with the person based off of, like, how their eyes just, like, light up talking about that thing that, like, they're passionate about. And, like, that's one of my favorite things. And, like, if I ask somebody, I'm like, oh, like, what are your goals? And they're like, oh, like, you know, I just do this. And I'm like, oh, like, okay, like, you're not really giving me much. But somebody's like, oh, like, my goals, like, I, like, want to start a business because, like, you know, a lot of this really stems from, like, wanting to, like, help my family and, like, pay off my family's debt or, like, whatever. Like, that's, like, my favorite thing. And, like, listening to so many different people's goals, it doesn't for me every time.
So nice.
It'll do it every time.
And then, yeah, if you're, like, friends with someone who's, like, really goal-oriented or, like, really ambitious, they, like, push you to like want to.
They're like, do it now.
Like not even like them telling you. Like you just feel like
yeah.
Like I want.
Honestly,
to.
that's how I feel with you. Like
oh
I
really?
feel like I feel like you push me. You're like I like show Emily a lot of my music. And she'll be like, this is a fucking bop, put this out. And I'm like, so true. Like, and I will. Eventually. One day. But, like, it's also crazy, too, because I think did I show you when you were here, like, the whole, like, list of, like, both, like...
yes.
The notes with, like, the
we
EP
went through all of
songs.
it,
and then also, like, the
all
one...
fucking bangers, by the way.
With the album songs. Yeah. And, like, the crazy thing is that, like, somebody... So, and I bring this up because somebody on Twitter... I think earlier today actually was saying like, oh, like Doja was like so happy about these songs and like when she first leaked them and like now she's saying that like they're fillers and I'm like it's crazy because I'm like artists literally like have to sit with their music for so long before it even comes out and then they have to like decide it's like
insane.
I recently found this out. Not recently, but like was reminded of it again from Tori Kelly because she was doing her Zach Sang interview and she was essentially saying like how like when you have an album like especially like if you're signed to a label you have like a deadline like you have like a turn-in date where you have to turn the album in like you have to have the album in the album artwork like all this stuff like ready to go by a certain time and it's so crazy to me. And, like, I never think about that, like, ever. And so then, like, when you put that into perspective of, like, you have to have the album done by this day and, like, you're sitting with that album for, like, such a long time, obviously, like, you're gonna, like, tinker and play around with, like, what songs you still want on there or, like, your relation to that song at that point. It's really crazy. Anyways, all that to say, Emily pushes me. She's like, these are bangers. These are so good. And it makes me feel... very, very happy. And, like, and Emily's not the only one, either. Like, I have other friends who've heard my music, too, and they're like, this is so... Like, put this bitch out now. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I have to wait. And I always say I have to wait as if, like, I'm signed to a label and, like, they won't fucking let me put it out. I'm like, oh my god, guys, I have to talk to the label first.
No, but you are.
Me being the label.
Till it's Trululu.
Me being the label.
Till it's Trululu. You are.
Delulu till it's Trululu.
Under a label, actually.
I am under a label. Signed. And going on tour next year. So, yeah. Emily's
I'm the manager. Tour manager.
Yeah, she's my tour manager, dead ass. We've already talked about this, too. What are your beige flags?
Beige flags.
It doesn't have to be about me specifically, but just, like, in general.
In general? Oh, shit. I have to think.
I have one.
Okay, you go first. I'm gonna think on it.
I think... mine, this sounds so bad, but mine has to do kind of with you. But, like, it's not solely you. It's, like, a few, it has to do with, like, a few other people. But I think, like, my beige flag is, like,
I'm listening.
Is people who say, like, separating the art from the artist.
Oh!
That's, like, my beige flag.
Yeah.
And I think the only reason why is because... I literally was just having this conversation with one of my friends the other day, and I was like, you can't separate the art from the artist. I'm like, as long as the artist is making money off of you, you're never separating the art from the artist. Like, it's just not possible, because you're, like, still, like, supporting them to some degree. And she was like, oh my god, I never thought about it like that. She's like, I say that all the time. She's like, do you hate me? And I was like, girl, no. Like, the fuck? Like,
I kind of figured, like, when I said that the first time, that you're kind of like, nah. But I was like... It sucks so bad.
But, like, I don't hate you.
Oh, yeah. But it sucks so bad when you have, like, such a deep history with that artist. And then they, like, fuck up.
And, like, they do some crazy shit, and you're like, God.
Dude, like, when Brendan Urie was under, like, all that heat for, like...
Bruh.
I forgot what it was, like, sexual
assault or Brendan Urie.
I was heartbroken, because that was... My entire
when Doja Cat first came under fire for, like, being racist, I was so mad. I was like, are you fucking kidding? I was like, I was in your corner, girl. This is so fucked. It was so, yeah.
It's so
it was not a good
tough.
time.
It's also, like, so... Because they're celebrities, right? There's, like, a shit ton of things that we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, behind the scenes. Like, they could very well just be shitty-ass people, like, behind the scenes, and you just wouldn't even...
Yeah.
We only
And,
know
like,
about
but,
the
like,
ones who get caught.
But like the people like they're friends with, and like they'd like do interviews, and the interviewers like, so like you're friends with this celebrity, like what do you think? They're like, oh my god, they're so nice and they're so sweet. But I'm like, but like the general public doesn't know that. Like they're nice to that person, but like they could truly be such an asshole. So
yeah,
it's
tough.
crazy.
It's tough. Yeah. No, I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one. Beige flag.
Beige flag. I'll sing over this song. Beige flag. It's a beige flag. I got my beige flag.
I'm like thinking of beige flags, but then I feel like they could be argued to be red flags.
I got my beige flag. Oh.
Well, you can tell me if you think this is beige or red, but when like I feel like it's red though. When like your friends start like really distancing themselves from you and their other friendships once they get into a relationship. Like it's happened to me, and I'm not gonna stop being your friend because of it, but I'm gonna like think it's a little weird.
I don't know. I feel like that could be both a beige and a red flag.
Yeah.
Because it's like I think it depends on the friendship too. Like if you are in a friendship where like you guys are like joined at the hip, but like you're already starting to feel very like, okay, like I need space, and like you don't really know how to communicate that. I feel like that could definitely be a beige flag where it's like you're not mad at it, but you're also like you're not excited, but you're not mad either. You're like, oh, like okay, like cool, great. Like now we both like have like a little bit of space, and like you're distancing, and like that's fine for me, and like we can reconjoin at some other time. Yeah. But I think like I feel like if you like got in a relationship and then like you just like no longer talk to me, I'd be like, oh,
I feel like
okay, Emily.
I feel like that might be like on the cusp of like red flags, because that's also like essentially like balancing your relationship.
Yeah, I would probably text you and be like, play me back in Sea Battle, bitch. I'm like, you got in a relationship, now you can't play me back in Sea Battle.
I'm with my man. No, I would never.
I'll play you back in a little bit. We're on a date right now. I'd be like, okay, fine, fight me. So true. What are your red flags?
Red flags?
Yeah.
Oh, this one came to mind because this used to be like I used to be this person. Like when I was like young, like teenager.
I must know.
I would. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But when my friends and I would argue, like whenever that would happen, and like I was ticked off, I just would cut contact like for a little bit. Like I would go quiet, like silent, but I wouldn't communicate it.
But now you're like.
But now I'm 20 now, so I know.
She said, and I
like
don't
13-year-old me, like she didn't know what was up.
But now 20-year-old you know.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm the type of person, if I'm like heated, I don't want to like talk to you because I don't want to like act based off of my emotions. Because like when your emotions are high, you like say things that you don't mean, or like you're just like really like irrational almost like when you're angry. So I don't want to like. I've always been the type to like, okay, let me cool down, and then I will return to this. But my problem was I would never ask for the space. I would just take the space and leave, and then I come back and be like, okay, let's talk.
I feel like I was the opposite of you. Like, kind of, in the sense that like I wouldn't be like, oh, like I need to like take a second to like cool down. I would always just like be angry, and I would just say shit. Like I would just like go off on people because I was like, fuck you. Like you want to be a piece of shit? Here you go. Like F you.
Oh, that's so interesting.
But then like as I got older, like my sister, when she like went to college, and like anytime like she would come home, like she like picked up a lot of like learning how to properly communicate and all that other stuff, and so she would at some point like then start like helping me in that aspect. And now I'm an excellent communicator. I would consider myself an excellent communicator. I know that I still have like a lot of work to do too, but like I think I'm better than what I was before.
Oh yeah,
and I
for
think
sure.
I also think too, like I think okay, and honestly, kind of piggybacking off of that, I think one of my biggest red flags for a friendship, for any relationship really, is people not allowing somebody the room for growth, right? Like they like if they make somebody makes a mistake, people are like, "Oh, well, I don't want to keep dealing with this. Like you clearly don't care about me." Or like even if you made that mistake a few times, it's like it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
And it's not going to happen in a month, and it's not going to happen in 2 months. Like it's going to take time. And
Yeah.
I always like feel like I have to like remind myself of that because I'm like I feel like some of my friends make mistakes sometimes and I like get so upset and then I'm like, like well like we all make mistakes like because if I made the same mistake I would want the same grace that I am able to give to them too. I don't know.
Yeah, my favorite phrase for that nowadays, like it's been going around, is like, oh, like they're also living their life for the first time too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that phrase, like because it's true. Like everyone's, you have to make mistakes to learn. Like you don't just
you
learn
really
shit.
do.
Like you have to fail.
Like you don't just like come out
and...
with a fucking manual.
Yeah. You have to figure that shit out. It's like when you're a kid and you're like, you tell them like
don't know
so many times, like don't climb on that, you're gonna fall. They have to fall.
Like kids literally don't know. Like even when they know something's wrong, they'll still do something.
They gotta
like,
fuck around
they'll
and
still
find
do
out.
it because it's like kids. I feel are more like they'll purposely do something wrong even if they know it's wrong because they don't know why it's wrong. And so until they know why it's wrong, they'll just keep doing stupid shit. Like until they're like educated enough on it. And then some of them, like, I mean, like a lot of kids, a lot of people in general have like learning disabilities too. So like it just takes a long time for like certain things to like stick in their brain to like understand like, oh wait, this really is wrong. Like I should maybe stop jumping off this thing because it's going to keep hurting me. Like I already broke my leg 15 times. Like you would think that I would stop at this point, but like here we are. So it's like, I feel like it just takes time for, especially like for people, especially if you have learning disability, to like really like latch that information. I think my other go ahead. No, go ahead, Daddy-O.
I will say though that if you are acting out of ill intent, like you mean to hurt me, I'm not giving you another chance.
Oh yeah. Ain't no way.
Like, it's like I'm like after that.
If you want another chance, I'm expecting like $10,000 cash in my hands, and be like, okay, fine, I forgive you. Work.
But
I suppose I can make this work.
But that's just bad people. Like people acting like with malicious intent towards you. Like your friend should never be doing shit like that. Yeah,
people are so. I feel like people can be so malicious. I also think like one of my other biggest red flags is just communication in general. Like if you can't communicate that, like if you can't communicate like when somebody did something wrong, you can't communicate in general. If you can't like communicate, especially like more than anything, as adults, more than anything, if you can't like tell me that like you need space and like what that entails, like I know like whenever I need space from my friends, we have a set like. We tell each other, like, what that space entails. Especially, like, my friends that I have to see in person, like, in some of my classes and stuff. And we set, like, those boundaries of, like, I need space. Like, obviously, I'm going to see you in class. Like, and obviously, if you have, like, a question, like, please talk to me. But, like, for the time being, we're not walking back together. We're not going to get food. We're not, like, other than that, like, outside of class, like, if you see me, you can, like, smile, say hey. But, like, outside of that, like, nothing, like, no other contact. Like, I can't. And I'm, like, valid. Like, and it just, like, depends. But in general, like, communication, I think is so... It's always the root of every single issue that you'll ever have. If you don't fucking communicate, it's just gonna... Yeah, it's a fun time. We stand. I don't think I have any other red flags. I mean, I'm sure I do, but I can't remember any.
I'm trying to think. Oh my god, I just thought of a beige flag.
Oh, give me a beige.
When we go out to eat, and I'm eating with someone who takes like 2 bites out of their food, and they're like, I'm full, I'm done. Cause I'm like, I'm there to put this shit away, bro. I'm here to put this shit away. And I can't be the only one eating if you're gonna finish after 5 minutes. But it's beige. It's beige. It's not red. So.
Is this fucking play about me?
No, you're not that bad. You're not that. I've met like way worse people who like will sit down, get their food, take 2 bites, and then be done.
Low-key, I actually do that. I think when you were
Really?
here, like, it's because here's the thing. I'll, like, start eating my food. Like, if we were to, like, go to Cane's, right, and we, like, got the same thing. We're, like, sitting in the car. If you, like, finish all your food, Emily knows this. I'm a fucking yapper. I fucking majored in yapology, okay? I have, like, a huge problem with myself where I, like, will eat and, like, talk, but, like, I'll talk more than I eat. So, like, let's say we both got, like, a box combo from Cane's, and you're, like, smashing that shit, like, barely responding every now and again. And I'm, like, just talking, yapping. I'll eat, like, 1 chicken tender, maybe, like, start the second one, and then I'll be like, damn, I'm full. Like, that's it. And, like, I'll barely have touched my fries. I'll be like... eaten, like, half a piece of bread, maybe, and, like, that's it. Like, it's really bad. Yeah. Like, I'm just
sitting
like...
there like, the fuck? No,
I finished mine. Like, what the hell? Yeah,
I'm like going to town on my food, like, fuck. I'm here to eat. I'm here to eat, bro.
No, yeah, I have, like... It's honestly such a problem. I definitely need to, like, work on that. It's, like, one of my biggest issues, I would say. So.
I think it's an issue for me because I start feeling insecure. Like, am I being a fat ass? Am I being a fat ass right now?
If it ever happens with me, don't ever fucking feel insecure. I just be talking too much. That's my fucking issue, okay? That's my only issue. If I wasn't talking, girl, I would throw down, okay? Yeah. But I'm also an iPad kid, and I have to have something to watch, so... Or, like, I just need something to entertain me. I just need something to entertain me while I eat. Like, TV, movie, TikTok, I don't give a fuck what it is.
My favorite is YouTube, personally.
I used to love sitting down at, like, my dinner table and watching YouTube, specifically Jenna Marbles, whenever she would, like, put a new video out. Me and my sister would not watch whatever the new video was until dinner, so that way we could watch it together. And we would sit there, even, like, when we finished our food, we would sit there and we would, like, watch the entire video. Or, like, we would, like, get seconds and then watch their... It was a problem. Yeah. Wow.
That's our generation, though.
It's our generation.
iPad
kids.
It's unfortunate. You know how many TikToks I've seen of people saying, like, oh, they just love eating with, like while they're watching. Like, they can't eat without watching something. It's just... I feel like it's generational. But...
I don't know. I mean... Yeah, it definitely is. It's absolutely generational.
Because we consume so much, what's it called? Short form content, too. Attention spans.
Yeah.
Do not hold like they used to.
Well, I mean, what can you do?
First time living, hey.
First time living.
Hey, what can you do? What can I do if I want to watch a little video while I eat? What can I do?
What can I do? I need my
It's not like video. I can read while I eat, because, I have to touch the book with my grubby ass hands. Like, I can't.
You can, like, smash that bitch down. Get some bricks. The ones I throw at you. Just use those.
No, but what happens if I have to flip the page? I gotta...
Well, you just lift up just lift up one brick.
That's crazy.
You know what you could do? You can get, like, like those sticky hands? You just, like, throw it down on the page. Flip over the page.
That's so good.
That's perfect.
I saw this tweet on Twitter. Oh my god. I'm gonna
use your elbow. Use your tongue.
That'll be a little gross.
That's fine.
Oh my god. I had to find it. I thought it was so funny.
While you're finding it, we're gonna start closing out our lovely podcast. I found it. Oh, she's found it.
This is when he holds your thigh while driving, and it's the sticky hand.
Oh yeah, yes, I've seen that. I fucking hate it.
But the guy's holding like a sticky hand. And it's on the
Well, this has been quite the episode. Quite informative. Our friendship has really been tested. Not really. Not yet.
We didn't test shit. we didn't test shit.
I feel like
test.
Honestly, I feel like the first test of our friendship of like, if it was gonna last, was like when we like weren't talking for a hot minute. I feel like that was like the closest test that we've got. I feel like the real test is gonna be when we go to Seattle.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I feel like the true test for friendships is traveling with them.
Yeah.
Travel is like...
You know what's interesting? I've, like, traveled with a few friends. Now that I think about it. Oh, no, I haven't. I traveled with, like, one friend, and it was here to Vegas. But, like, me and her were fine. Me and my sister, like, fought for, like, 2 days, though, of that trip when we came here.
Oh, really?
So, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember why. But, like, oh, it was because my sister wanted to, like, share some food from, like... Have you ever been to the Pepper Mill out here?
No.
Okay, well, they have really large servings. My sister wanted to share something, and I was like, girl, I want a whole thing. In hindsight, I definitely should have shared because, like, we didn't have a microwave. You take 2 bites
and then be done. No, I'm just kidding.
No, literally, yeah, no, that's actually what happened. Like, it was, like, a fucking waste,
low-key. She get mad?
Yeah, she was, like, low-key pissed. Because she didn't want to spend money, like, on a thing for her, like, a whole thing for herself. She's like, we could just, like, save money by, like, splitting it. I was an idiot. It's fine. But, like, me and Joanna and my other friend, who came with us, we were chilling. Like, we were just like, dee-dee-dee, like, whatever. It was a fun time. But yeah. So,
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Daddy.
Maybe not the test for friendship, but maybe that's a test for relationships. Actually, like, romantic relationships. Because I feel like I can still travel differently.
I just saw a fucking video yesterday that was saying, like, the real true test of a relationship is, like, when you have to go through, like, a major hardship, like, together. Like, they were essentially saying, like, the true test for, like, oh, like, let's get married, like, is, like, or, like, I want to spend my life with you, because, like, she was saying, like, you could know that you want to marry somebody, you could know that you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life within, like, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months of meeting them, 2 years, and, like, until you've been through, like, some very turbulent, like, very serious thing in your relationship, like, where it's really had to test both of you, whether you, like, suddenly have kids, or, like, you're having to go take up somebody's, like, slowly dying parent, or, like, whatever, like, you guys have to, like, move across the country for somebody's job, like, those tests are, like, yeah, I was like, oh, wow, like, that's so true. But I definitely agree. I'm like, I think traveling, because everybody travels differently. Like, when Emily was coming out here, I was like, oh, like, we're gonna have, like, some, like, relaxation, because, like, I don't like to get up early in the morning. She's like, oh, like, that's fine. She's like, most of my friends like to, like, go. And I was like,
yeah,
oh,
I'm used
that's
to
crazy.
that. I feel like I'm flexible. So
okay, perfect.
I'm chill.
When we go to Seattle, we'll be fine then, because I'm not that flexible, but we'll, like, leave at, like, 10.
We're gonna have to mix it up. We're gonna have to, like, come to, like, a meet in the middle, because I like
yeah, no, we're not gonna leave at, like, noon. We can leave at, like, 10.
10? I could do 10.
Or maybe,
my
like,
friends and I were leaving at, like, 8 in the morning, waking up at 7. Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm not strong enough.
Yeah. We can come to an agreement on that, but yeah.
Word. Well, just like the beginning of our episode, we also close out the episode with a lovely little question. And so our question to close out the episode is, name one thing that you have lied to yourself about. Why did you do this?
Oh. Kind of a loaded question. I can't lie.
What did you lie to yourself about, Emily? You're a little fibber. Little white lies. I don't even know what the fuck I lied to myself about. This is a wild-ass question.
I think I know.
Go ahead.
This is so cancer-coded of me, I think. But if I'm trying to get over someone, I will just lie and be like, I'm already over it. Until I'm actually, like, over it. Like, it's like me, like, consistently being like, you're not thinking about that. Like, you're over it. Like, we're moved on. We can move on to the next one until I'm, like, actually, like,
I think
emotionally ready to yeah.
That's actually so funny. I think I kind of do the same thing, but, like, with mistakes I make. Like, I, like, tell myself, I'm like, you did not make that mistake. Or, like, that. I also love, for some reason, love to tell myself, like, that wasn't your fault, Jadon. And, like, again, like you said, like, we're only living this life. Like, this is the first time we're living this life. So, like, to some degree, it kind of is true. But at the same time, it's like, whenever I make my mistakes, I also am like, I should have known better. And, like, I should have been more aware. So, but I lie to myself about that a lot. I'm like, you didn't know. You did. But, like, at the same time, you didn't. And also, you're a human and you're allowed to make mistakes. So,
of course.
And then I also will lie to myself and say, you're not allowed to make mistakes. Like, you're an adult now, and you don't get to make mistakes. And then I'm like, Jadon, you absolutely can fucking make a mistake. Make it, bitch. Yeah. It's fine. Acknowledge it. Hold yourself accountable. That's important.
That's how it be feeling nowadays, though, that you can't make a mistake. Like, once you get older, it, like, gets so much... There's so much pressure.
Like, as I become more famous, I think that's, like, going to be, like, the one thing that I'm really stressed about is, like, making, like, a single mistake, saying, like, one wrong thing. Because, like, I open my mouth and words just fall out sometimes. Yeah. And I don't know that I fully think about it sometimes. And so, like, even though I don't say anything that's, like, super problematic, I think sometimes I, like, say things that I'm, like, after I say it, I'm, like, I shouldn't have said that like that. Like, I think there was a better way to say that. And I feel like that could... I'm, like, I always, like, say in my brain, I'm, like, if you were famous, like, or, like, a famous streamer or something, like, this would be clipped out of context. And then it's a fun time, so.
I feel like mine, like, what I said also ties into, like, just confidence in general. Because confidence is all about, like, faking it till you make it.
Till you make it, girl.
So I feel like a lot of my confidence is just, like, a lie.
Yeah.
Because I'm faking it till I make it.
She's a fibber.
So I'm just, like, lying to myself, like... But... Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just fake it till you make it. Just fake it till you make it. Same with my feelings, just fake it till
No, for real. Fake it till you make it, girl. Do what you gotta do. So...
Delulu till it's true Lulu.
Delulu. Today's message, Delulu till it's true Lulu. And this is the first time you're living this life. So, do what you can. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You have to be delusional about your life. I mean,
not me.
It's your life. Like,
I'm never delusional. I know my life. I know what the fuck's about to happen.
Oh, I love
I'm in control.
Delusional. It's so fun.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm hella delusional, especially when it comes to men. It's a problem. Anyways.
My twin-um,
girl. Anyways, that is our first episode of Rum Your Mouth.
No rum.
What a good time. Imagine if Rum Your Mouth, No Rum. That's not the official title. The real title is Rum Your Mouth, and we will have rum. Maybe I'll have rum next time. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, have a good day wherever you are in the world. I hope you all enjoyed our first episode.
Thank you so much for listening.
Really fun. And sorry for the audio mishap in the beginning. That was something. It's just silent at the beginning, and I feel so bad.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? What the hell?" They're gonna be like, "What music?" I'm gonna look crazy for like a solid 5 minutes. It's a good time. Anyways.
First episode. I'm so happy, actually.
Anyways.
This felt like such an organized, well, not organized, but like, we put structure to our otherwise messy conversations.
I know.
Because if we're talking like this in real life, it's a lot worse than like...
It's a lot worse. We can't
we went off on tangents, but it's
when we were planning this, we literally kept going off on tangents for planning our trip.
It took like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, it was bad. And then we played Valo like after that?
No, I was at home.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were at home. Yeah, we didn't play Valo after. Yeah. We probably would have though. Let's be for real. We probably would have. Actually, I think No, I didn't. I went to bed. What a time. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for coming.
Thank you guys for listening. We hope to see you next episode.
And make sure you bring your rum next episode. Not you, Emily. You can't. But the audience.
Yeah, I knew what you...
Yeah.
Bring
I was
your
like,
rum
not
out.
you
Bring your rum out.
specifically.
Take a shot for me.
Yeah, take a shot for Emily. I mean, like, you can drink a clear liquid and just... Like, you can drink water.
And then... No, I'm just kidding. It's
water.
Rum.
It's... Please. You're like halfway through the episode, your words are slurred. You're like, and I just feel like... Wait,
the Asian flesh comes out. I'm like...
Girl, absolutely not. Alright,
anyways.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Love y'all. We'll see you guys in the next episode. We don't have, like, an official schedule just yet. We'll have that by next time. So...
It is what it is.
Yeah. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.